For years, if you scrolled through TikTok or YouTube, you were bound to come across the Scotts. Their faces became instantly recognizable, their videos popping up on your feed like a familiar friend dropping by to say hello. Whether you were a parent yourself or just someone who loved wholesome content, it was hard not to get drawn into their world. Kristy and Desmond Scott, along with their sons Weston and Vance, crafted a digital universe that felt both aspirational and refreshingly real. Their family photos radiated warmth, and their candid moments made you feel like you were right there in the living room with them. Their content was a seamless blend of everyday routines, hilarious pranks, and those heartwarming interactions that make family life so special. Breakfasts filled with laughter, playful teasing, and spontaneous dance parties. These were the moments that made their followers smile. You felt like you knew them, like they were your fun, relatable neighbors with a massive following. Their openness and humor made them feel accessible, even as their audience grew into the millions. They didn't just share the picture-perfect moments. The Scotts let their audience in on the messy, funny, and chaotic parts of parenthood and marriage, the spilled cereal, the kitchen disasters, the sibling squabbles. It was this honesty that made their content so relatable. Their Houston home became a familiar backdrop for millions, a cozy stage where the drama and comedy of daily life played out. Fans could recognize the living room, the backyard, even the family dog. With over 16 million TikTok followers and 5 million on YouTube, their reach was undeniable. Their videos racked up millions of views, and their influence stretched far beyond their own home. Fans celebrated every milestone with them, birthdays, anniversaries, and even the little victories, like a child's first lost tooth or a silly family challenge. When Kristy and Desmond marked their 10th wedding anniversary, it felt like a celebration for everyone who had followed their journey. The Scotts became the gold standard for family content creators, successful, loving, and seemingly unshakable. Their bond looked unbreakable, their smiles genuine, their laughter infectious. Their videos were a reliable dose of positivity in an often chaotic online world. For many, tuning into the Scotts was a way to escape stress and find a little joy. Watching the Scotts felt like tuning into a real-life sitcom where every episode ended with a laugh and a hug. Their content was comforting, familiar, and always left you with a smile. That's why the news of their split was so shocking for their followers. It was as if the foundation of their favorite show had suddenly crumbled, leaving fans stunned and searching for answers. For so many, it truly felt like the end of an era, a bittersweet goodbye to a family they'd come to love, and a reminder that even the most perfect stories online can have unexpected twists. Kristy and Desmond's story began long before the cameras, back in middle school, at just 14. It was the kind of beginning you only see in movies: two kids, shy smiles, and a spark that would quietly grow over the years. Even then, their friends noticed something special between them, a connection that felt rare, even at such a young age. They grew up together, navigating all of life's phases side by side. From awkward school dances to late-night study sessions, they were each other's constant. Their friendship deepened as they faced the ups and downs of adolescence, learning about themselves and each other along the way. Their relationship wasn't just a high school fling, it was the real deal. Through every challenge, changing schools, new friends, and growing pains, they held on to each other, building a foundation of trust and understanding that would last a lifetime. After years of dating, they married in 2014, ready to build a future together in Texas. Their wedding was a celebration not just of their love, but of the journey they'd already shared, a testament to their commitment and the dreams they had for the years ahead. Soon, they welcomed their sons, Weston and Vance, adding a new dimension to their love story. Parenthood brought new joys and challenges, but together they embraced every moment, growing even closer as a family. Their Houston home became a lively, loving space filled with laughter. The walls echoed with the sounds of children playing, family dinners, and quiet moments of togetherness that made their house a true home. From the outside, they had it all: a beautiful family, a strong marriage, and a rare, shared history. Friends and followers admired their bond, seeing them as the perfect example of lasting love. Their deep-rooted bond made their brand powerful. Viewers weren't just watching influencers, but a couple who'd built a life together. Their authenticity shone through in every video, every post, and every shared moment online. Their inside jokes and easy chemistry were real, not scripted. It was clear to anyone watching that their connection was genuine, built on years of shared memories and mutual respect. Last July, they celebrated their 10th wedding anniversary, marking a decade of partnership. The milestone was more than just a date. It was a celebration of everything they'd overcome and achieved together. The occasion reinforced the fairy tale image, making their foundation seem unbreakable. To their audience, Kristy and Desmond were living proof that true love could last. That's what made the cracks so hard to believe. Beneath the picture-perfect surface, no one could have guessed what was really going on behind closed doors. The Scotts' rise to social media stardom was gradual and organic, unfolding over months and then years as they shared more of their lives online. What began as a simple hobby soon became a passion project, with each post capturing the warmth and chaos of real family life. It started as a way to document family life, digital keepsakes for themselves, a way to preserve memories of their children growing up, and the little moments that made their days special. But their natural charm and genuine interactions quickly attracted a following. Viewers were drawn to their authenticity, finding comfort in the relatable ups and downs of everyday life. Their content mixed lifestyle vlogs, hilarious pranks, and tender family moments, creating a blend that felt both entertaining and heartfelt. Each video was a window into their world, filled with laughter and love. As their audience grew, so did the quality and scope of their videos. They invested in better equipment, learned new editing techniques, and brainstormed creative ideas to keep their content fresh and engaging. They mastered storytelling, turning everyday events into compelling narratives that resonated with viewers of all ages. Their ability to find meaning in the mundane set them apart. Even with millions of followers, they kept that family next door vibe. Their humility and openness made them feel accessible, like friends you could drop in on at any time. Their willingness to share both triumphs, like birthdays, milestones, and good news, and struggles, including tough conversations and moments of vulnerability, made them relatable. Fans saw themselves in the Scotts' journey. The Scotts built more than a following. They cultivated a dedicated community. Their fans became invested in their story, supporting them through every high and low. Every video drew millions of views, with their reach expanding far beyond what they ever imagined possible. Thousands of comments poured in from fans who felt part of their journey, sharing their own stories and connecting with the family on a personal level. Their digital empire was built on love, mutual respect, and a genuine desire to bring people together. Through laughter, authenticity, and a willingness to be real, the Scotts became more than just content creators. They became a symbol of what family can be in the digital age. Beyond vlogs, Kristy and Desmond were savvy entrepreneurs. Their company, meant to be films, offered wedding videography, a natural extension of their storytelling. Kristy emerged as a business force, landing on Forbes 30 Under 30 for her impact in social media. She launched her own clothing line Vira and a productivity planner, both instant hits with fans. These ventures proved Kristy was a powerhouse in her own right. Desmond's culinary skills hinted at future food projects, while Kristy built a multifaceted brand. Their last major public appearance at Netflix Tudum in May 2025 showed them as a united, modern media empire. They seemed unstoppable, professionally and personally. But behind the scenes, things were changing. By late 2025, fans noticed Desmond's absence from Kristy's content. The usual couple-centric posts faded, replaced by Kristy's solo videos and family moments. A holiday photo on December 25th briefly reassured fans, but it was the last of its kind. Just 5 days later, Kristy quietly filed for divorce in Harris County, Texas. For over a week, followers remained unaware, still engaging with their content. The news broke on January 9th, 2026, when TMZ published the court documents. The internet was stunned. The couple who built an empire on their love story was divorcing after 11 years. The picture-perfect image was shattered overnight. When the news broke, everyone wanted to know why. The answer was devastating. Kristy's court filing cited alleged infidelity by Desmond. This wasn't a quiet separation. It was a fracture caused by betrayal. The filing stated, The alleged cheating destroyed any chance of reconciliation. For a couple together since age 14, the trust was irreparably broken. Desmond has remained silent, offering no public response. The narrative is shaped by Kristy's statement and the legal documents. The revelation shattered the image of the perfect partnership. Fans were left questioning what was real behind the curated perfection. The fairy tale ended with a heartbreaking twist no one saw coming. The divorce marked the end of a shared life, not just a marriage. Their dream Houston home, once a symbol of unity, now represents division. The future of their joint ventures, especially meant-to-be films, is uncertain. Kristy's solo projects, Vera and her planner, give her a strong foundation. She's continued posting, focusing on her children and work, signaling a new chapter. Desmond's future is unclear, his public persona tied to the family brand. Without that framework, his next steps are unpredictable. The couple who once shared everything now face the challenge of untangling their lives, and they must do it all under the watchful eyes of millions. The divorce news hit fans hard. The Scotts were more than entertainers, they were relationship goals. Comment sections turned into spaces of collective mourning and disbelief. Fans shared how the Scotts inspired them or brought comfort during tough times. The split was a reminder that social media perfection is often just a version of reality. The alleged infidelity sparked a wave of support for Kristy, with fans rallying around her. The breakup also fueled conversations about the pressures of public relationships and couple goals culture. The end of the Scotts is a case study in the complexities of modern fame. Fans grieve the end of a story they loved, while Kristy and Desmond live through its reality. Kristy and Desmond's story is a cautionary tale about the highs and lows of sharing your life online. Their transparency built a multi-million-dollar empire and a devoted community. But when their relationship fell apart, the fallout was public and painful. Every detail became subject to scrutiny, leaving no space for private grieving. The line between personal life and content blurred dangerously. Their story highlights the immense challenges faced by family influencers. No amount of success can insulate a relationship from real-life struggles. The Scotts' journey prompts a conversation about the true price of internet fame. Behind the vlogs and followers are real people and real heartbreak.